Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Creative Collector. So for a while now, I've been wanting to do some shorter format videos to show different tips and tricks of things that I use in my model painting process, and these are the things that I could pass along to you. So these are videos that don't require a lot of time lapse. They're short, straight to the point type of videos to show you simple methods to maybe help you along your process as well. So starting with today's video, I'm going to show you a quick and simple way to do a 5 o'clock shadow here. I've been having a lot of people ask me what is the most simple way to do it, and this is the simple way that I know how to do it, and I do it effectively. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and jump right in. So I get a lot of people that message me and want to know one simple thing when it comes to making portraits and head sculpts, and that is how to get a proper 5 o'clock shadow. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you an easy, simple way to do a 5 o'clock shadow. You won't need any airbrushes. You won't need any pastels. We're going to do this by straight paint, water, and a normal brush. So these are completed heads right here. You can kind of see how the 5 o'clock shadow is. This is pretty light on these head sculpts right here. You can go and do it as dark as you want. But I'm going to show you how to get started and give you some tips on how to create a really nice one, kind of like what's on this 1/3 sculpt right here. So one of the first things that people go for is just a straight black. I like to use a black gray. Some people use a blue gray, but we're going to go ahead and use this, and basically what we're going to do is we're just going to put just a dab of this in here into the paint palette like so, and then all you're going to do is just get your water bottle here and use water, and I'll tell you why in just a second. You're going to fill that up right there. You're going to mix it really good. You just kind of have to eye it in a way. There's no really definite way of doing this. Again, it depends on how dark you want to go. Now, this is a head that I'm going to be using today. Now this head is sealed, which means that I did put a clear coat on it after I painted it. So that way I can handle it, whatever. I don't have to worry about smudging any paint or anything like that. The other advantage is when you put this on here, if you screw it up, you can simply wipe it off with a cloth and you won't have to worry about messing up your paint. Another reason why you want to use water is if you use a thinner and you do have to wipe it off, it will start biting into the paint, the clear coat, and it will start wearing it off and mess up your paint. So again, here we go. We got the paint, we got the water. Let's go ahead and start on the head sculpt itself. All right, so now that I have the head here in front of me, all I'm going to do is something very simple. This is almost like putting on like a glaze. It's a little different because it is thin. You are putting in multiple coats on it. You want to keep your paint mixed up a little bit. And if you want to see how thin your paint really is, just once you get it on here, just put it onto a towel right here. So this is fairly good. So what I'm going to do is just very simple. I'm going to go with the grain of the 5 o'clock shadow right here. I'm going to go in. I'm going to put this all through here. I'm only going to do one side at a time, and I'll show you why. You don't want the paint to dry. So we're doing this here. I'm actually going to take this. I'm going to dip it a little bit into a little bit of water. I'm going to go back. I'm going to do some dabbing and blending. So it takes all that darkness off of there. It's very simple. Very simple. So you can go back and you can redo it however dark you want once you get it on there. If you have little splotches right here, like really stark areas where it just really cuts off, you can blend it. You just take it, blend it a little bit, and then dab it to blend it in. See, we got a noticeable 5 o'clock shadow here. If you have any part of it that starts to pull up, again, because it is sealed, you could take this brush over it and you can blend it. Blending it is super easy. Again, you can add another coat if you want to, get it over how dark you want to. But see how this line right here is just kind of straight? Again, take this, dab onto there, pull just a little bit, and it kind of blends it. So that way, yeah, you're good. And just keep adding as much as you want to go onto here. I got it pretty dark right now. Normally I don't have it this dark, but again, I know what I'm doing. I can actually put this onto here, go back. Again, you don't want it to dry completely. You can still get it off once it dries, but it's much easier to do it this way when it's wet. All right, so you have cracks and crevices right in there too. You can use a Q-tip to get that out, or you can go back in with a clean brush and just pull it out. And again, you're going to blend it. All right, so I'm going to keep doing this in really thin layers. It's very important that you use water and not thinner, because if you use thinner, it will start biting into your clear coat. It's very important that you do seal the model. If you choose not to seal the model, you run a risk in this biting too hard and rubbing your paint off. We're going to give this a couple more coats here, and we're going to look at the final result in just a second here once it dries, and you'll be able to see what it looks like. Okay, and here you go. This is the final result right here. Pretty nice gradients right there on the 5 o'clock shadow. And then I just went back and sealed it in place. Doesn't smudge or anything like that. Everything's good. And this head sculpt is complete. All right, everybody, I hope that helped you out and answered some of the questions you may have about how to do a 5 o'clock shadow here. So this was fun to do. This is a simple, easy method that you could pick up on and do in just a matter of minutes to help you. Now, if you like the format, if you like these short videos, let me know in the comments below. Don't worry, I still will be doing the regular videos. I just wanted to kind of do something a little different for the people who just don't watch the longer videos anyway. And for you experts that know all this stuff, again, let me know what you guys would like to see. And maybe we can go ahead and who knows, maybe we can do a collaboration here on the channel. All right, with that said, everybody, don't forget, stay safe out there. Get out and create something. Print, paint, repeat. And until the next video, we'll see you.